Ladies and gentlemen, Jason Sheeran is ready to play some games. Hello everyone, and welcome to Giganato Gaming. I hope you enjoy the video. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Giganato Gaming here, and welcome back to another episode of Astraeos Season 4. Last we left off, we did a lot today. We tamed a unicorn. It was only a level 60, and it ended up losing a few levels. It was supposed to be an 89, but it ended up being an 83. We lost about 6 levels on the unicorn. The unicorn's just there for show now. And we also got this raptor. Looking cool. Our better raptor. It was a max level raptor. It's a female. I would like to get a male at some point. But we got a female for starters anyway. And she had pretty decent health, but very terrible melee. And I just realized she has 50 points into oxygen and 42 points into food. Of course, the two highest stats are into oxygen and food, which does suck. But anyway, we're going to see if we could find ourselves something that can fly. Tame a flyer today. I did just see a pteranodon. I would like to see if we could tame that. Or better yet, I'd like to see if we could tame ourselves, what's it called? A meguana. So then we can glide around the map, because meguanas are actually quicker. I'm just going to put the unicorn away and just have the prime meat. We have 53 prime meat. Also, I fortified the base a little bit, walled these off. I've got some gates here, so nothing should get in. This level 25 Nothosaurus can just chill at the base, I guess. But yeah, today we're going to find something that can fly, or maybe tame something really cool. But yeah, if you find yourself enjoying this video and want more content like this, make sure to leave a like on the video and subscribe for more. It would really help out a ton. Let's see if we could get this channel to 2,000 subscribers. That would be super amazing. But with that, let's begin the episode. Alright, so I brought the unicorn just in case we need berries, in case we tame a herbivore. Or maybe get some narco berries or whatever. And let's see if we can look at this Therizino. That's a level 20. Alright, let me up the gamma so I can see real quick. I do have a couple of Therizinos. I thought I saw a pteranodon somewhere. I'd love to see what level it is. Thought I saw a pteranodon flying around. Wait, I think I see it. There's a baby with it. I'd like to see what level you are, good sir. You are a 100. Not quite what we're looking for. Alright, let's maybe level up a bit. Maybe get you up to 5k. Get your weight up a bit. Up to 500, and then maybe put the rest in the melee. Alright, so the pteranodon will be flying away. Let's see if we can maybe heal you up a bit. Alright, that's good. That's good for right now. Let me just save the game just in case it crashes. Alright. Yeah, so another update just came in where I'm hoping that fixes the issue with everything else. The, what's it called? The crashing and whatever. And I'm giving some mods a little more time. Some mod developers a little more time to work on their mods before they do anything with it. Alright, let's just do some exploration. Either a meguana or a pteranodon. There's a raptor here. What level are you? That's a 60. Oh, I would like to tame a stiggy. That wouldn't be a bad tame. That's a packy. That's a 55 mono. Alright, don't mind me, mono. Just running by. Don't mind me. Alright. We're just going to use the raptor and see if we can find anything with the raptor. There is a pteranodon. There's a couple of pteranodons here. Wait. No. That's not what I think it is it? That is a Argentavis. It's a max level. 31 into melee, 27 into health. I also saw a pteranodon. It's a level 55. Alright, Argentavis. Don't mind me. I'm just trying to kill this pteranodon quick, so I can make room for more. That is a beautiful snake, though. It's like all cyan and whatever. There's another Pteranodon up here that's a 95. We can certainly do better than that. I would like to go to the desert at some point. I'm thinking once we get a Meguana settled up, we'll see what's going on in the desert. Because I would like to get that new Tortuga creature that's here. Yeah, that new Tortuga creature that they added in. It's a really cool giant turtle. You can, like, ride inside of its shell. That's pretty awesome. Alright. You know, a Tapahara wouldn't be bad either. That's a level 20. Problem is, they're very hard to tame. What is that? An Adasaurus, level 55. Apparently, they're passive tames. Ooh, what is going on with the Calico? Plagued? Yeah, I better get out of there. Ooh, there's a Stiggy. That's a level 95. There's another Mono. This one's a 95. A little bit stronger than the one we have, but... I mean, we could... Oh, there's... Is there like 3 of them? Yeah, there's 3 of them. You know, I would not be opposed to an army of Monos. We only have 10 of those Dino Balls, so we need to, like, think carefully. Oh, I thought that Diplo was something else. That kind of scared the hell out of me. Alright, we could take on the parent. Ouch. I would like to get a high-level Mono at some point. Oh, there was another one here. That's a 95, too. Alright, let me see if I can claim the other Monos. I'd like to get something a little bit better. Anyway. Alright, being attacked by... Raptor, can I ride you? Thank you. Alright, Dragonfly, piss off! Thank you, there we go. Where are the other 2 Monos? Alright, there's a Raptor here. 145 male, that's perfect. A 145 male. Alright, you're after me, alright. Alright, let me get my Bola out. Kind of a nice color, too. You're not attacking my Raptor, are you? Dragonfly, can you piss off? I'm very busy here. Damn it. I'm just gonna kill this Dimorphodon real quick. Let me go ahead and, passive, passive, passive. That was close. Oh my god, imagine we just killed the Raptor then. I'm gonna give you this prime here. Alright, there's probably dead dragonflies in the area. Alright, we got one of the Monos anyway. Alright, there's the second one. There was like 3 of them. I think there's the third. Alright, we got 8 left. Alright, let's get this last Mono if we can. Oh, that's an adult. Yeah, I would like, a couple of extra Monos just so we can have some spares. Whoa, whoa, wait, what the hell? Ouch. What are you? A Lycosuchus. Oh, wait, hold on. Hang on, buddy. Why are you... What are you doing? I mean, it's only a level 60, but... I could passively tame you if it's just me. I might have to try and find a higher level. Alright, we got the 3 Monos. Alright. We got 3 more Monos that we're definitely going to use. I'll use one of the better ones. Alright, there's a Stiggy. There's also a Gigantoraptor. Would like to see. That was a 55 Raptor and a 95 Stiggy. We could definitely do better than that. We got 27 levels. Let's go up to 10k health. Maybe get that weight up to 1,000. And then put the rest of it. There we go. That's good. That's a 95. Not bad. There's a 140 Muttaburrasaurus. There's also a 60 Raptor and a 145 Packy. The problem with Packies, they seem to be useless. Well, that's another one of those Adasaurus dudes, or Adasaurus. That guy's a level 20. That's an Alpha Raptor. I'd like to see if one of my... What is it? Monos can take it. I'd love to see if the Mono can take it. Damn. Okay, that Nothosaurus is attacking the Trikes. The Trikes probably killed it by accident when they were going after the Adasaurus. That venomous dude. Yeah, that's what it's called. Venom, right? Alright, there's a Therizino right where that's a 145 Therizino. What do we get? 30 into health, 16 into melee. Looks like he has pretty decent health, but terrible melee. Don't mind me, Therizino. I'm just looking around. That's all. Scouting the area for any potential creatures. Let me see what's in this drop real quick. A shotgun, some beer. That'd be perfect for the Deinotherium tame. Yeah, I don't want to go down there. Because I have a feeling there's going to be, like, Microraptors and Thylas. All sorts of bad stuff down there. And I'm not ready to tame a Thyla just yet. Alright, the male raptor has tamed. We will pick that up shortly. And I'm just going to explore this area a little bit. See what else is going on. Alright, let's head back, pick up the male raptor. Pray that it has decent melee. Because we already have a female with decent health. We just need a male with decent melee. Oh, there's a couple raptors over here. What level of these guys? We got a 20 and a 95. Okay. There's a blue drop that hasn't dropped yet. Let me just get this 145 raptor. Alright. We got the prime. Let's save just in case the game crashes. Oh, and all three monos are ladies. The one we have back at home, I believe, is a Sir. So if we wanted to, we could breed the Sir up with the three ladies. We could do that. Well, the ladies are definitely going to have better stats. I know that. Well, there's a Tech Parasaur. 24. Ouch! What the hell? Is that another one of those dudes? Level 95. I would like to tame one of you. I would actually like to tame one of you. Oh, an RG wouldn't be a bad tame. 25. Yeah, I'm just going to bring this, maybe the monos home, as well as the raptor, and we'll see how good they are. Alright. We still haven't found a flyer. A Meguana would be a really good tame. It really would be. Then we can, like, glide around the map at, like, high speeds. Alright, we found another raptor. Let's drop this guy off at home. Alright, so as a review, you had 41 in health, 29 stam, 50 oxygen, 42 food, 32 weight, and 29 melee. So this male ended up having 34 into health, 44 into stamina, oxygen, food, no one cares, 25 into weight, 36 into melee. Oh yeah, this guy's way better. This guy is way better. Damn. So yeah, we got our two raptors. Not sure if we can... Oh wait, maybe we could make some like torches and maybe just get an imprinted version? Yeah, that's what we could do. We got our second raptor, which is awesome. Alright, let's see. Can we make like some torches? What's it? The cyber structure standing torches? Can we make 10 of those? We need flint. We can make 3. Let's have them breed up, get an imprinted raptor. They're kind of poopy colors, if I do say so myself, especially the male. The male looks very poopy when it comes to colors. These are Arcology raptors, by the way. Let's see what the base stats of these guys were. 16 into health, 24 into stamina, 13 into melee. So, what'd you have? 3 into health and 7 into melee. So yeah, these guys were definitely better. Maybe we could breed up some monos, too. That wouldn't be a bad idea. These guys aren't going to be the greatest stats, but this is the only male we have. Okay, it is incubating. Alright, this is the ideal temperature. Alright, awesome. There we go. And now we can disable mating for now. And they're about to have Mono Jr. I know Mono didn't have the best stats. Only 3 points into health and 7 points into melee. He was only a level 20, but he was there anyway. And these guys are at the ideal temperature too. Alright, behavior. Alright, we don't even need torches for this. We can just hatch them right here. I was going to say, now you're too cold. Alright, let's see what kind of stats the Raptor had. Alright, you pretty much kept the stat. Wait, you lost the health. You know what? As long as you have the melee. I only care about the melee. Alright, you can go into retirement. You guys can be backup Raptors. Maybe I'll breed you up a couple more times on my spare time. Alright, you pretty much kept the stats. You kept the good stats. Apart from the stamina. I'm pretty sure you had good stamina. Yeah, 24. Alright, Mono, I'm going to take the saddle off of you. You can just be like, you could just sit here as like a backup Mono. As for the other two, you guys can pretty much be like defense. You guys can be defense. Alright, let's go ahead and split some of this food up. Alright, we got our new imprinted Raptor and our imprinted Mono. In the meantime, while these guys grow up, what we could do is see if we can find a Pteranodon in the beach. We'll ride on the unicorn. We'll just ride around on the unicorn and see if we can find anything. There's one of those Lycosuchus dudes. If I remember correctly, these guys are passive tames. I don't have any prime meat on me. I'd love to see what level it is. They're not aggressive towards humans, but they are aggressive towards tames. Level are you, sir? 55, alright. Not really worth my time. I'd like to see if we can get something a little bit better. That's an Alphadillo. Okay. Let's see if we can take an Alphadillo on. Ouch. Alright. We got 53 levels from that, which is awesome. Well, let's see if we can get this guy as strong as possible. Maybe get you to 10k health. That's good. Stamina we can bring up to, like, maybe 3,000. Yeah, that's good. Weight we can bring up to 1,000. And then put the rest in the melee. Alright, I'll bring you guys back once I find something interesting to tame. That's an Alpha Rex. We gotta be careful of that. Do you think maybe I can take this Rex? It's got 38,000 health. If I can use my speed and agility, just keep dodging its attacks. Ooh. Oh yeah, we're fast. Fast as hell, boy. We got another 16 levels from that, and I will take the better weapons. Awesome. Alright. Let's get some more levels in. Let me just name you Alpha. There we go. Alpha the Mono. You know what? Let me try this way. Whoa. Oh. Damn. Alright, let's switch to our Raptor. You're fully imprinted by now. Yep. Fully grown, fully imprinted. What the hell is that thing? A Rudbitgia. Don't know what that is, but it looks really cool. Is that another one? That's a Moss Chops. There's Sabertooths here as well. Saberteeth? I'm going to use the mono for this. I'm going to use alpha for this. Because alpha's pretty strong. Oh, looks like it's attacking a parasaur. It is a passive tame. Let me just kill everything in this area. Alright. Are you docile? That's the question. If I approach you, or try to approach you. Alright, hold on. Let me just kill this sailor real quick. It says you're a passive tame. Will you just tame with regular prime meat? Can I approach you, or will you attack me if I attempt to approach you? Stay there, Mono. You are cool looking. Alright, he's not attacking me. I think I could just go up to him and feed him. No, I cannot. Run. Jump. Ouch. Yeah, let's get the hell out of there. Let's get the hell out of there. Those things are cool. I would love to figure out how to tame them. It says they are passive tames, but I tried to approach it and it aggroed. So I don't know. Maybe we need Gilly to tame that. I don't know. Alright. There's a Hatzagopteryx nearby. There's also a Deinotherium. 135. Don't I have beer? I do have beer. I could tame that if I wanted to. Have, like, a big protector. I can tame it if I wanted to. You know, I'm just gonna kill these guys real quick. Yeah, don't know what they were, but... Alright, there's a Hatzagopteryx. That's a 55. Shall we tame a quick Deinotherium? It'll take just the one beer. We just need to... Alright. I think I do have taming that down. Alright, stay right there, Mono. Let's attempt it. Let's attempt it. Okay. That's good. The trunk, that's good. Flapping ears. Okay, that's a good sign. Very good sign. Now we just need you to shake your head. Alright, ear flap. Okay. Episode 3. Getting a Deinotherium, episode 3. I'm going to slowly approach. I'm going to wait for maybe one more animation, and then we'll go for it. Alright, that's all we need. That's all we need. We've definitely got it. We just got ourselves a Deinotherium. That easy. Oh my god. Too easy. Too easy. That's a Serrato. Okay, and that's an Argy. We just got a Deinotherium. I can't believe that. That'll be, like, good for, like, defense. Maybe I'll get a saddle for it off camera or something. And then we can definitely do some damage. What gender are you? Female. Wow, we got an elephant. We just got an elephant. It was that simple. I figured, you know, we had the beer. Might as well. We could tame 3 more if we wanted to. I think we had a pretty good day. Still haven't found any flyers as of yet. But, you know, it's fine. Maybe if we find a Pteranodon or something. I want to at least get a Pteranodon going. I mean, we could tame that Argentavis. There was a max level Argy that was being attacked by that Arcology Serrato. I think that was a max level, I'm pretty sure. We could do the same thing and just get an Argentavis. That way there we can at least have a flyer. Something we can fly around on. I think... I forget where it was, though. Alright, there's the Serrato. Let me just kill everything in the area. See if I can kill the Serrato without killing the Archie. There we go. Alright, while he'll be busy, I can... Ouch. I can switch over to the Raptor and then get this Argentavis. Hello? Can I get this guy? There we go. I just figured we'd tame that Deinotherium. You know, since you know, we have beer, might as well do it. You know what I'm saying? Well, let's get this max level RG. Well, let's keep tanking him. Let's keep tanking him. 25 into health and 25 into melee could be pretty good. At least in the 30s. When fully tamed. Alright, he's going to be down in a couple more arrows. Alright, that was a miss. That was also a miss. Oh, he's down. Never mind, he's down. Alright, we got him. Alright, so let me go ahead. Put you on passive, just in case you go crazy. You want 3 prime? Oh, we got so much prime. Alright. I will bring you guys back when this Argentavis is fully tamed. I'll see you guys in a little bit. And there we have it. Argentavis has been tamed. A max level female Argentavis. You were a female, right? Yeah, you were a female. Alright. We don't need any of these bones or berries. Alright, let's just head back home. We'll head back home on the mono because that'll be quicker. Can't believe we got a Deinotherium this early on. I just figured, you know what? We have the beer, might as well do it. There's the Hatzagopteryx. What was this RG? 100. That's a 60. I think we've done enough today. Let's get out of here before that Hatzagopteryx spots us. Yeah, we did very well today. We got a Deinotherium. We got a flyer, the Argentavis, and we got ourselves whatever else it's called. We got an Argentavis, a Deinotherium, another Raptor, a few more monos. There's a seagull attacking the base, of course there is. Let's look at the stats real quick. Alright, so the Deinotherium. 37 into health, 33 into stamina, oxygen, food, no one cares. 35 into weight, 28 into melee. Terrible melee, but pretty decent health. We got ourselves a Deinotherium. That's pretty awesome. And the RG had 36 into health, 45 into stamina, oxygen, food, no one cares. 35 into weight, 34 into melee. Pretty cool. Pretty cool, if I do say so myself. Alright, let's see if we can get ourselves an Argentavis saddle. Alright, and we're back, and we managed to get our Argentavis a saddle. So now we can fly around the map looking for stuff, which is awesome. Alright, let's see what kind of damage we do. 139. Not bad. Wait, did that say max level? That was a 50. I thought that was a 150 for a second. And we can pick stuff up with right-click. We can also pick stuff up with our mouth. Can we pick up parasaurs? Oh, we can. We can pick up parasaurs. That's awesome. We have a lot of stuff going on, which is awesome. I would like to tame a Mataburosaurus at some point. Maybe next episode we'll tame that. I'm gonna maybe do some off-camera work, get a saddle for our Deinotherium, and I guess we'll be all set to go with that. And with that, that's gonna wrap it up for this episode. If you guys enjoyed it, make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more. It would really help out a ton. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys next time.